Well, welcome to the Yorkshire Dales. I'm here just outside of the town of Horton in Ribblesdale, and I'm attempting the 3-peak challenge today. I'm not too sure about today's event because just been into the check-in point at the cafe down in Horton and Ribblesdale, the Penny Again cafe, and the gentleman behind there was mentioning to two elderly chaps that it might be a bit late to start the 3-peak challenge. So off the bat, we'll give it a crack and we'll see how we go today. But the 3-peak challenge is a sort of hiking challenge. It's to be completed in under 12 hours, and I'm giving myself, I think, 7. So we're gonna have to get a move on. But essentially, it's scaling 3 peaks. You've got Inglesborough, Whernside, and Penny Again, each around sort of 700 meters above sea level, and I think it's roughly 40 k's. So it's gonna be a big effort, but we'll see how we go, and I'll be putting in some updates as we go through the day. But wish me luck and happy walking. Okay, so we're about 3 miles, so the sign says, till we reach the top of our first of today's peaks, being Inglesborough. In terms of size, it's the middleman, just over 724 metres above sea level. We're making good time, but we just give some stats about today. So it's just a tick under 40 k's the distance, and obviously you're going up some pretty high terrain, but we've got 2 records for the quickest 2 blokes to have done the 3-peak challenge. And prior to, 1983, we had Jeff Norman, who managed to do the course in 2 hours and 29 minutes. Now, that's just shy of a marathon length in distance, not to mention you're going up some 2,000 odd meters. So that's incredible going, but apparently after 83 they decided to lengthen the journey somewhat. And then we have Andy Pearce in 1996, who did the job in 2 hours and 46 minutes. Now, I mean, both are legends in my books, but I just don't understand how you just can keep up that sort of pace just on the type of footfalls we're on. Like, it's uneven terrain, and just to belt out a time like that on a sort of a smooth surface is something to be proud of. But yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so as we're walking along, I probably should mention why my better half isn't joining me today, and 40 k's in anyone's language is a bit much, I'd say, but we both also share a very different attitude towards fitness. But no disrespect to her, through our travels she's been an absolute trooper with some of the k's we put down. But yeah, so this is kind of like my first little soul vlog thing, so I'm not sure how I'm doing, but we'll see how we go. But this is probably actually the furthest I've put down myself since doing my knee last September. Probably for the 5th time now. I've unfortunately ruptured ligaments in both my knees over the years, and this one actually is taking the longest to recover. So that was September, and we're now in June, and some, like, even just today, some little footfalls are creating a bit of a twinge, but I know we're getting it down, and hopefully 40 k's might end up being good for it, or not. We'll see. So we're just up at the top of Inglesborough now, the first of our 3 peaks today. Did a check into the time. We're at 1 hour and a half, covered 8 kilometres so far, so it's not bad going. Still got another 32 to go. When you put it like that, it's going to be a long day, but feeling good. Just had a bit of a snack, some water, although blisters are starting to be a bit of an issue. So we're going to have to do a sock change, tighten the shoes or something like that to get through, but so far so good. So that's Inglesborough down, off to Whernside next, and we'll touch base over there. Okay, so that is 2 down, 1 to go. Just made it to the top of Whernside. We're tracking at 3 hours and 20 minutes. Just done just short of 17 kilometres. So distance wise, we're not quite halfway, but definitely we've conquered 2 peaks now. So just got to go down 1 and then up and down Penny again, and then it should be done. So if I can get it done within 7 hours, that's going alright. Blisters, they're definitely on their way, so a bit of a race for time to get them through. But no, feeling good. Have a bit of lunch now and then crack on with it. So as we leave the Ripples Head Viaduct behind us, something that is quite a draw card to Yorkshire Dales. People just come and stop off, even just to look at quite impressive over there. I think dates back to the mid-19th century, and something not too far away from the world of Harry Potter that you quite imagine the Hogwarts Express travel across. So yeah, no, it's quite lovely. So this path I'm on right now, it's called the Pennine Way. It literally starts at like the southern end of the Yorkshire Dales and goes all the way to Scotland. I think it's something like 400 k's. I'll have to fact check that, but there's a famous story of the guy who completed it in the fastest time. He ran all the whole way there and only stopped for fish and chips. So yeah, if you can believe that, then it's quite a tale. We're nearly there. Bloody, that was hard. Bloody tough. Did it. Top of the third. So I underestimated the distance between Whernside and here, and takes it out of it halfway, I reckon. Legs started to tire, and just trying to get up here it definitely made this thing a challenge. I was getting a bit complacent after the first two, but yeah, nah. Just over an hour until the train, so just got to get back into Horton in Ribblesdale and then get on that train and home. Well, I'm pretty cooked. Bloody did it.